Welcome, everyone. It's Marcia Martin, the Heart Healer, and today I want to share with you the energy and the presence of Archangel Metatron. Now, Archangel Metatron is one of the few archangels that was first a person. First, before he was an archangel, before he was ascended into that position, he was known as the scribe Enoch. And in his life, as this particular scribe, he was extremely honest and had great integrity. And because of this integrity and his skill at being a scribe, he was given the position of scribe in heaven, and he now is in charge of the book of life. And you may have heard it called the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records is simply a record of your life. That's why you may also hear it called the book of life. So as his role as an angel, Archangel Metatron helps us in so many different ways. He acts as an intermediary for us between heaven and earth. Remember, most angels do not assume human form. They stay in the energetic. So they're not always able to comprehend some of the difficulties and some of the reasons why we are so serious or taking things with such a degree of gravity, because they've been in the energetic, and to them everything is funny, lighthearted, and beautiful. So Metatron is an excellent energy to call on if you're feeling heavy-hearted or if you're just filled with negativity. He has energy that is extremely strong, highly focused. It's almost like a laser beam, and it helps you with motivation to take bold steps forward and to overcome procrastination. So he's an excellent source if you have a project that you've been trying to get done and you just haven't been able to see your way through it, or to really sit down and just get it fleshed out so that you can work on it. He is also a philosopher. He helps us understand the why. And in the work that I do with people, it is so important that they understand how they allowed themselves to be placed in whatever situation it is that we're wanting to overcome. Because what I have learned is that if you just ignore the why, you're still very vulnerable and susceptible to attracting that same circumstance into your life, because you really haven't processed all of the things that brought you to this crisis point. So again, Archangel Metatron, fabulous energy to call on if you're needing to understand how you got into the position that you're finding yourself in now. And this is not for, oh, I'm so delighted. This is for those times when you've kind of dug a deep, dark hole and you're not sure how you got there or how you're going to get out. He can help you with both of those things. He also helps us with our spiritual understanding to deepen that divine connection. So even though Archangel Metatron is one of the youngest angels, he's considered to be one of the most powerful. So in this particular case, age doesn't indicate power. And today, Archangel Metatron has a message for us about clearing the negative energy. Another thing that Archangel Metatron is credited with is the creation of what is called sometimes Metatron's cube or the Merkaba cube. Either way, this is a cube that spins clockwise, and it spins at such a tremendous velocity that it is able to spin away all of the negative energy that you may have collected within your being. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, call on Archangel Metatron to help you dispense with the negativity. But also remember to look at how you got to where you are at this present time so that you can make appropriate connections and not find yourself right back in the same hole several days or several weeks later, needing Archangel Metatron to help you dig yourself out. It's so important that we know why, so that once we do get to level ground, we can begin ascending and not just continuing on or even digging a hole for ourselves. So call on Archangel Metatron to help you release that negativity. Also, he is very active within energy grids. So if you enjoy building energy grids out of crystals, or if you are skilled at connecting with the energy grid in the earth, and this is something that I recommend each one of you do daily, then Archangel Metatron can be helpful to you for that as well. And he is assisting us in a big way through this ascension process. He's providing a pathway for you, and as you step onto that pathway, then you become a guide or a road upon which others can follow. So there is no going back. We are committed to this path of ascension. So rather than trying to get off and make your life settle down, it is much better for you if you firmly get on the path of ascension and then acquire the tools and the help that you need in order to ascend with grace, with peace, with joy, and with a heart that is overflowing with love. It's all possible. You don't have to experience incredible physical symptoms, and you don't have to feel overwhelmed. There will be periods when the energy is fluctuating so rapidly that it will take you a few minutes, maybe a day or two, to adjust. But it should not be a constant state of feeling disjointed or unfocused. If that's what's going on for you, please call on energetic support and learn how to ground yourself into the electrical grid of the earth. But Archangel Metatron today has a beautiful message for us that is all about releasing negativity. And he begins. At this time of enormous upheaval, when the world systems can no longer support the human evolution, it's time for you to learn how to communicate with heaven. Now more than ever before, at any time in Earth's history, each one of you must learn how to call upon heaven's help. The angels stand ready to assist you, but you must learn how to ask for their help. They will not force or coerce, but they will assist each one who calls out to them for assistance. You will not be able to navigate this period of fluctuation without divine support, but you were never meant to ascend alone. I, who sit next to God, and all those under my command are available to provide you with ease of ascension. Now you must do your part. I, Archangel Metatron, who was known as the scribe Enoch, in my human form, lived a life of righteousness and honesty. I now call upon you to do the same. This does not mean that you never make a mistake or fail at an undertaking. What it does mean is that you strive constantly to move forward, recognizing that he who comes from a place of love and compassion may make a mistake, but that mistakes can be corrected. Be the righteous one who leads others forward by leading with the intent to share only love, to do only good, and to be a blessing to all others. In this way, you are doing the work of heaven on earth. In this way, you are making it easy for the angels to assist you. And in this way, you are leading the earth and its people into a peaceful ascension. When you call upon me, Archangel Metatron, I will help you begin anew by releasing all negativity and helping you to align with the energetic forces of love that will uplift and support you. You may feel that the energy of ascension is going to crush you beneath its powerful weight. But when you call on my assistance, I will help you move in a path that is beneficial for your own journey as well as for the world's journey. Step up into my fullness. Fill your heart with heavenly guidance and place your feet on the path of success and prosperity. It is so important that you understand that God is not asking you to let go of anything that you need in order to feel secure within your physical body. God is not saying live without enough money to meet your needs, or live in a hovel, or go out into the world, into the woods, and learn how to live off the land. If that feels good to you, then you will certainly be supported in doing that. But God is not asking you to live in poverty. God is the God of abundance. God recognizes that there is more than enough. And all that you need do is to recognize that truth as well, and then align yourself with that truth so that you will be able to receive all that you desire. Now understand that not everyone has the same desire. Some people want to live in a beautiful mansion. Other people want to live in a tiny home. Either one that they choose, it has to feel good to their heart. So don't worry that someone may have chosen a beautiful little tiny home. Don't assume that they have less than what they need. Assume that they have chosen that which feels good to their heart. Conversely, if someone has chosen to live in a gigantic mansion, don't assume that they have more than they need. Instead, assume that they have that which feels good to their heart. And by doing that, you step out of jealousy or any kind of envy, because what you're allowing yourself to do is step into your own place of fullness, where you recognize that you can have anything that you desire, even if some people have a mansion and others have a tiny home. What they're doing doesn't decide what's available for you. And so this is so important when we are wanting to release ourselves from negativity so that we can step into a place of fabulous freedom. You will never be free as long as you believe there's only so much to go around, or that you will somehow be punished by God for choosing those things that feel good to you. The only caveat to this is that you cannot choose something that your neighbor desires just to choose it because your neighbor chose it. It must feel good to you. Don't worry about what your neighbor is doing. Don't worry about what the latest trend is. Instead, get close to your heart. Spend time understanding what feels good to you, and then open yourself up so that you are able to receive that. Call upon Archangel Metatron to help you release the negativity, to let go of all of these things, these thoughts and these actions that are not serving you. You only have so much time in a day. Use it wisely. Use it in pursuit of those things that bring you joy, that expand your heart, and allow you to understand just how loved you really are. You are absolutely worth it, and it is God's greatest joy to give you the desires of your heart. Thanks everyone for being here with me today, for liking, for sharing, and for commenting on these videos. And always, if there is a concern that you're having or a question that you want to have answered by the energetic realm, by the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, please make sure to put it in the comments, and I will be honored to ask the angels and to create a video that answers that question. Because remember, we are stronger together. And whenever you have a question, I am sure that many other people that aren't comfortable reaching out or speaking out also have that question. So thank you for being in service to others and to yourself. And now, if you want to dive deeper, I invite you to join me on my website. It's marciamartinthehearthealer.com. Marcia, spelled M-A-R-C-I-A, or mmhearthealer.com. There are so many free resources there for you, so many ways that you can learn more about the energetic realm. And then, if you want to dive deeper, if you want to take your spiritual journey to the next level, you have the option of either joining my community and being part of a fantastic group of people, or signing up to work with me individually. Whatever you choose, I want you to receive what feels best to your heart. So check in with your heart. Love yourself more every day. And until next time, I'm sending you all my love and my deepest gratitude.